special lag after she does her circus dance in the air.
Yeah,
and then
true.
Yoshi, of course, only has one jump, unfortunately for him. So both of them have to be very careful about choosing their landing strip.
Absolutely. Okay, getting up onto the stage. I love the way Yoshidora kind of fades in, fades out, and does the last possible hit of anything, just to get a little bit of that safety net coming in. But here it comes. Witch twist going up and away. Not going to be what we may have seen in the past, but gets the damage done. And that's what's going to come down to it against characters like Yoshi, who are pretty hard to KO at times.
Well, and I think that's what's going to make this matchup good for both Yoshidora and Yoshi in general, is Bayonetta's going to struggle to kill, first and foremost.
Yep.
And second, Yoshidora, the master of aerial drift, the master of perfect positioning like you were talking about. So he's going to put himself, set himself up for success in positions like this, where he's chasing Geist into the corner, misses out on that egg toss, but still gets the up tilt into the up air and takes away first blood.
I'm so surprised to see the bit of a panic option that came out from Geist. You saw him ABK and landed right in front of Yoshidora, who did nothing. He was already in a recovery process of throwing an egg, and instead Geist just rolled to the center, and that's actually what got him to lose that stock. Let's see if he can kind of make up for it by not taking too much of a damage and maybe find his way over. Back air, small battlefield though, and still a heavy dinosaur, okay? Not gonna be enough, and the down air into the up air, 25% right there.
Oh, and Yoshi not gonna struggle from the same sort of proclivities as Bayonetta. These counter hits are gonna be huge, and these juggles are gonna be huge when Geist is struggling to land. Gonna be able to tech in place there, then run off the platform to get away from Yoshidora, but look how much the worse for wear he is after the fact. 104 now, and it just keeps building up, looking for a drag down or just a raw back air. And
Jesus!
Into the air. That's it for your second stock. Goodbye.
How did he know that he was going to be there in that exact moment, right? I mean, the egg was on his way to a place where Geist didn't even know he was going to be yet. And at that point, it was too much. The confidence that Yoshidora had to go out after the egg was phenomenal. But Geist bouncing back, showing still into this, taking the first stock. Let's see if he can hold that shield. Love the angle as well to make sure you don't get that little bit of a cut. Finds himself the heel slide, not going to commit to it though, so was able to ABK out, but here comes Yoshidora fighting back.
Oh, but does get caught going above ledge this time around by the Witch Twist. Geist turning it into so much more damage, but still not enough to fully capitalize. The dash attack going to put Yoshidora off stage, in which time not quite able to do anything thanks to the double jump arm.
Woo! The damage is racking, and that's what we want to see Geist do. This is it, the fourth match. Yo, the little kick too with that heel, just to let you know what kind of feet we have on this Bayonetta. That Witch be a moving, pushing you to the back and punching you out to the side. We are back into the game. Geist adapting phenomenally here on the last stock. Here it comes, heel slide and catching landing, but that big foot gonna show something else to get those heels.
Oh, and the double jump armor coming up huge for Yoshidora, once again trying to catch Geist jumping out of the up air, up B rather. Geist gonna mash out of the egg too and try and get to safety, but there is no safety when Yoshidora is sharking your landings, gets right underneath, right into that up tilt, and right into that blast zone.
I loved that game one. That was super explosive from both ends. I think we had this strong opening from Yoshidora, and then the way that Geist was able to showcase, now man, I'm not gonna struggle KOing, just give me a sec. I just need one little opening, and was able to bring it back to quite the last hit. Was really a great play from both players. And look at this, man, I just did like the confident boom. The jump two, just to back you up in that moonwalk real quick. Gets you a little comfortable, and then here was where I saw the B reverse, understanding and reacting based on what players are doing. The up tilt going back behind into the up air to seal that deal.
Going into game number two, it felt like Yoshidora just overwhelmed Geist. There were moments of clarity where Geist was able to maintain some space between the two of them and then find, you know, a quick little ABK or a quick little Witch Twist like when he caught Yoshidora going above ledge. Those moments were few and far between. Yoshidora is the driver in this set and Geist an unwilling passenger in the side seat.
Oh yeah, right? I mean, hey, you could do a lot though from the passenger side. Sometimes you're in control of the radio, okay? That's a very important thing.
You get to pick the music.
You pick the music here, and you have chosen a banger, my man, causing to go down. Geist in the lead in this set. And now we got damage racking in, but hey, Geist gonna get some extra credit here. Falling in, going, I like the ABK on the reverse. Understanding, though, we got an air dodge, it's not happening. The feet coming out and no follow-up, so we're getting some more damage.
Up to the skies you go, and Geist going to take that SD early on for all that it's worth. Try and build up as much extra credit as possible. The Witch Twist, though, going to get punished out. No, actually, manages to fall faster than Yoshidora can chase.
Hey, yo, I've seen this before. Not going to get what you need. I like the respect. Yoshidora has a quick option, okay? Very quick aerials, especially on that Nair, and it hits all around. Hey, yo. Oh, not going to get it. That big neutral getup, right? Has such a long-lasting need. Now, I love it! I like the baits. Waited for it. You know that that's kind of his get-out-of-jail-free card.
But still not able to convert it into a kill. That's the big problem here, Kells. Yoshidora gonna keep fighting back even despite the big long-distance combos.
Woo!
Witch Twist, and you still lose out on that interaction. Oh, no!
Does lose out, but hey, 155% credit on that stock, and you got yourself what you need to really close it. I see the jabs, setting up. You know that these jabs are coming
desperate.
in.
Wants a kill anyway.
And finds it.
And finally finds it with a back air.
Back into neutral here, feeling each other out. One stock ahead, though, on the side of Geist. I like the reverse, though. Getting out, it's not your turn. Egg, long-lasting hitbox, gets shielded, but doesn't against the Nair. Love it. Look at the position of Yoshi, gonna retreat. Both of them cornered, but finds the success on Yoshidora, and we have the bats within to get Geist out of where he needs. Hey, I've seen that in a movie.
Sorry, you got me with that one. Geist gonna be able to use the extra additional Witch Twist from all the way down underneath that PS2 side ledge to get back up, but then it gets right back up into a couple more punishes. Yoshidora committing harder and harder to these counter hits off of Geist aerials and reaches below the ledge with the fair for the stock.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yoshidora is back, and he looked pretty hungry, getting these air dodge reads and finding the last third. Oh my God! Oh, you did it! You were hungry, and you have been served. Enjoy your dinner. That is game 2, stolen by Yoshidora.
And look at Sid holding up the sign. That's Yoshidora's biggest fan, but she's too short to actually be on camera.
She good. She be laughing as hard as Yoshi right now, all right? She found it.
I can't believe that dare connected. I was about to say it's very similar to the combo that we saw in game number 1 where Yoshidora got like 8 up airs in a row to continuously shark Geist for 1 billion%, but instead he just decided to convert it into a stock instead.
Right, I mean, I feel like he made Geist feel so comfortable, right? You had this constant up air, yeah, la la, I missed, la 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 la. And then all of a sudden, that's when those mix-ups come into play, right? You don't want to show your hand too early. Keep those secrets in the back of your pocket. Like, everyone died there in this building, okay? Everyone got hit by that.
At like 65%?
I think that was before the hits.
Because like, Yoshidora, if all the hits connect and there's no staling on it, I think it's 34 is how much damage it does. So, 1, ow.
Ow.
And 2, you die really early if you get caught close to that top blast zone with it as a...
Especially in the center, right? Like, no matter where you're DIing, like, that was it. You are going straight up. You're not going to any corner at all, no matter how big of a blast zone PS2 might have. You are getting hit there. Okay, this is a little bit familiar. Smash Fill on the side of Bayonetta. She loves this stage. The ABK covers that entire front. But when you got quick aerials like that up air from Yoshi, you don't really have to worry about it too much.
Now, something that I will point out that she has to be a little bit careful of, and we just saw it right there, when you try and Witch Twist out of shield or just raw in neutral and you're underneath the platform, Bayonetta's Witch Twist is the perfect height to not let her act after, because she actually just lands on the platform and gets stuck in special lag for a couple frames. So you have to be really careful with that defensive option, because if Yoshidora catches onto that, you might get a big punish.
Is that one of your beautiful things you learned today when you were watching the Bayonetta?
No. Shout out to Josh.
Josh, man.
That, like,
Coach Josh.
3 years ago when I was playing against his Bayonetta, and I never forgot it. It's a Smashville thing.
Got it. Oh my gosh, my guy, please. And that's another thing, right? I feel like every time you have Bayonetta on screen, you know she's going to get a little comfortable with that air dodge because of that witch time. So that was just such a beautiful setup on that case, and now we're gonna find the back air, and unfortunately you did have the armor, but luckily that last one will go ahead and hit it. Now we saw the Trump trying to come out, unfortunately wasn't able to get to that ledge hang, ended up just kind of ducking underneath and found some damage, but fortunately not too much.
Double Nair into the up air though. Yeah, you said not too much.
Oh my gosh!
Wrong! Yoshidora proving everything that he wants to with that string.
The little cherry on top of the cake, if I might add, that was quite scrumptious. Yoshidora making even more of a threat than he already is. If you think he's going to KO with that down air, no, it might be the egg this time. Just find out. You saw Geist even recover
Dealer's
high.
choice.
That's it.
Do
really
whatever
do.
you want.
Whatever you want. I'll go ahead and
cares at this
recover
point?
anyway. Even that RAR, right? Landing with that nair, covering that beautiful, the bats within. It was still covered, so that it just hasn't stopped. And that looked, okay, I thought we had an SD there, but he's good.
I just looked at chat and saw somebody yelling, "That's how it feels, Bayonetta." Now you know.
How do you think that feels? We saw that about 2 hours ago, okay?
Double ABK, though, going to put Yoshidora in an unfortunate situation. The back air not enough to kill because we mentioned it before. Yoshi, a heavy, heavy character. And then...
Everything's fine. All right, dash attack. Back on ledge. What you got, Geist? You've been having trouble edge guarding, okay? We gotta be confident in the edge guard, and again, not reacting.
Oh.
And because of that, you are going to get the rebuttal that goes to the 3-0 victory on the side here for Yoshidora.
3-0, lock it in, lock it out. Geist goes down into losers thanks to that drag down back air F smash, and Yoshidora so gosh darn proficient at taking those stocks in the blink of an eye. Every single stock that game was a surprise.
Oh yeah, I know. It was like, wow, we know Yoshidora is good. On paper, we know who's seeded to win this, but you didn't expect that to do it. Let me tell you, we were always on the edge of our seat here, the way that this character was performing against Geist. Here we go, we're gonna have
I want to see the
I want to see
egg
this
kill
again.
again.
Yeah, there it is. Doom, doom,
Double
doom,
nair, up air to catch a roll in.
Doom, doom.
3 more up airs. And then catch. Did Geist jump there? Hang on, we're gonna rewind.
I
a
think
little
that
bit.
was an ABK actually. Let's take a look.
We're gonna super slow mo here.
Here he goes.
What does he do in that magnifying glass? He does jump.
No, it's ABK.
It was ABK.
It was ABK.
You're right.
Yeah, I saw the foot go down.
It's like
She was showing off her heels a little bit, like these legs, but let me tell you, the egg got caught in that mess. Okay, the yolk spilled out, put you in that damage, and again, I gotta see this again.
There's no escape.
Oh my god, like no matter what,
There's
yo,
no escape.
Broke the ankles there. Okay, woo.